Cool. Okay. And with that then, let's go ahead and do that there. And we're in with the end of an era. This is going to be an interesting one. Maybe not because of this set though. Like, I've been looking through the stuff and this set's... it's fine. There's a few cards in here that are decent. I don't know if we're actually going to see any of them though, because they just seem a little bit below the curve of what we've had before. Who knows, right? Maybe someone's going to surprise me. But yeah, we're on to Neo Discovery, which, as I have done the YouTube video stuff on already, is the final set before rotation happens, and we lose base set, jungle, and fossil. So, no more computer searches, no more Blastoise, no more energy removal. Fun times, fun times. They still got some of the stupid stuff, but not all of it, and that's a big help. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about in terms of the promos and stuff. I've kind of already gone through a lot of this though in the actual draft video. So let's just quickly go over what I think might see play here, because there are just a few. We do have the Fortress that I think if somebody's got enough of, I know Kib got a playset of this actually, but right now we don't really have a deck built for it. But this Fortress is actually really good. If the opponent changes their active Pokemon during their turn, each Fortress that you have out does 10 damage to the new active. So if you have 3 of these in play, a baby Pokemon cannot go into the active during their turn, which is really neat. Rapid Spin's also a pretty good attack. Like, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does change their active, so they're probably going to want to switch into their attacker again and take another 30 off it, so that's actually pretty good. Assuming you get 3 Fortress out, right? But it's a stage 1, you could probably do that, so I think that's kind of good. I was looking a little bit into the Houndoom, and honestly it's trash. I don't know what I really saw in this, to be honest. It's not good in the slightest. The fact if there's no energy acceleration that can go onto your Houndoom means that you're just spending like 3 turns to get one thing going. There are decks in this format that can accelerate way better than that, so I wouldn't really consider this at all, unfortunately. The Kabutops is definitely going to be good, and it's going to be a thorn in my side if it gets played this week. Hydro Cutter is basically just really big Fury Swipes that you can tailor based on how many energy that you want to put on this thing. So you start at just 1, and then it's a bigger Horn Hazard, but you go up to like Double Slap on the Politoed, you got to that level at 2, and then you've just got big ass Fury Swipes at 3, and this can peak at 120 damage. It's pretty insane. The Kabuto is really the big reason why this works, because yes, it evolves from a fossil, which is usually very hard to get out, but once you get 1 Kabuto in play, so long as you can at least keep flipping Coins Thread every turn, you'll eventually, or sometimes instantly, get all of your Kabuto out of the deck. And yeah, it's terrifying. This thing is really, really powerful. It's just super efficient, it covers weakness very well, and yeah, it's a menace. We have Fossilite too, so you don't even have to evolve through Mysterious Fossil, you just gotta flip heads on the first one, which, yeah, could be a bit rough, but still very good. Tyranitar is definitely one that might see play this week, mostly because this is the last chance to play Electrode, and Electrode pairs very well with T-Tar to provide the 2 Dark Energy. Also the last chance to play double Colorless, and yeah, both of those work extremely well for this thing. You can effectively Shadow Drop a Tyranitar if you can get Electrode out as well, so that's obviously really good, and it one-shots baby Pokemon if you flip heads on them. So yeah, we have Transparent Walls as a thing too from a previous set that prevents you from taking bench damage, and it isn't just from the opponent's attacks, it's just from attacks, and you know, until the end of the opponent's next turn. So yeah, loads of really good stuff on that one, so that could potentially see play. I know Kib was testing this one. I was testing it. I think it's worse than the deck I'm bringing today, but not by much. So I could easily see it being used. And then the Politoed, we've got to talk about it here. I personally do not like it. I have tried it. It relies too much on the coin flip stuff, but the deck does have a lot of stuff going for it. It's 3 or more polys, so even if you prize the Poliwag, it's not the end of the world. You can still get this out, but it can potentially do 80 damage for one of those 2 coin flips, right? 120 if you flip 2, and that's insane. The Poliwhirl also has an energy acceleration that synergizes pretty well with Goldberry too, so you can get the energy out pretty quickly. It takes double colorless well. It has an alternate typing evolution line you can go into to hit for different weakness and have a different weakness. So in theory, this card is like actually really good. There's recall as well that lets you use the Poliwhirl's attacks as a Politoad. So you can guarantee, say, 70 damage by using Water Gun on the Toad instead. But it's a lot of moving parts. You need free Pokemon specifically in play, like 3 specific ones, to get this out. If you prize any of them, it becomes infinitely harder to do. The Poliwag only has 40 HP as well, so it's pretty vulnerable to getting donked. And yet you just flip 2 tails and you do 0 damage, and then you basically lose the game. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm not seeing a huge amount else that's going to see play out of this one. The Smeargle, potentially, just because Double Colorless is in format here for one round. This Smeargle, if it's been in play the last turn, will metronome the opponent's last attack. Mirror Move it, I guess, but Mirror Move only copied the damage. This copies everything, so that's kind of fun. And if anyone's got more than one of this Umbreon, maybe this will come out. I know Kib was testing it in one of the Cecil decks we were playing, so possibly. I think it's a little bit before its time though. I don't think it's quite good enough yet, but it's there. It could be interesting. Otherwise, it's the baby Pokemon once again. Tyrogue is potentially super good. It does need 2 coin flips to KO a baby Pokemon, but it one-shots baby Pokemon without giving up the baby rule. That's super important for potentially denying Cleffa Eeks. And then Igglybuff is a targeted Magby, right? It only hits one thing on the bench and it only does it until the end of the turn is played, but this lets you disrupt Vileplume in order to get trainers out. It would let you disrupt the Aerodactyl to let you get evolutions out, and it doesn't stop you from playing your own Pokemon powers, like the Magby does. So, as a one-of, very good. If we were playing with a Slowking pre-errata, it'd be like a 3-of, because you need so many of them out. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. This set is very small, there's not a lot of amazing stuff in there. There's a couple of things that are very close to being good. Like, Unknown E is very close to being let loose, except it lets the opponent choose whether or not they're going to, like, judge themselves. So, not super great. The Yanma was very close to being good because it's, like, 10 damage to all of the opponent's Pokemon for 1 energy and then force them to switch, but it needs heads to do so. And then the promo stuff that we had here, most of these aren't super good either. The Hitmontop is probably the best one if you're playing like Donphan anyway. Donphan Dogtrio or Donphan Boratris could potentially use this as a basic attacker, which is quite nice. It still does the same Rapid Spin thing. And then otherwise it's the Ivysaur. And Ivysaur is only good because Venusaur is in play, and Venusaur rotates until the end of next format. So even this is like a thing for the future if you want to play Venusaur for like 1 set. I don't know. Not too impressed, to be honest. But there's enough here to experiment with. We've done that experimentation during the week. It's been quite fun. Yeah, it's alright. But I think this is more importantly going to be a look into the format and see what exactly we can break it with, if you will. And here is what we are going to be playing today. This, quite honestly, is probably my favorite archetype that we managed to play so far, and it actually looks almost fully realized too. Like, for a draft, this is amazing, to be honest. We have the full Typhlosion line here, -1 Fire Recharger. This Fire Boost one is still pretty good, but ideally this would be another Recharge one. But we've got 3 of it, which is insane, actually. And the only thing this is missing really would probably be more Arcanine, but even then, like, I don't think it's that bad. This is fantastic. So looking at the baby Pokemon, we still got all the Cleffa. These are going to be in every deck until they rotate, so whatever. We do have the one Igglybuff here because this deck lives or dies by evolution cards. And if evolutions get blocked, which for this one format, Aerodactyl is more playable, you're screwed, right? But also this blocks out Vileplume. We are a fire deck, so we can kill the Vileplume, but we need to be able to gust it, and so disabling Vileplume to let us play the trainer cards is going to be really important. Otherwise, we've got the 1/1 Blades Arcanine here. It should be noted the Growlithe can actually get fire energy out of the deck and attach it to itself, so it can power itself up here. Arcanine is because the max damage we hit otherwise is about 80, which is very good, but there are Pokemon that we can't hit at that sort of level, and Firestorm can one-shot anything in the game. We have the Typhlosion as the main, like, power card here, because Fire Recharge can go to the active as well. You have to flip heads for it, but for every Typh that we get in play, every turn we have a chance at getting fire energy back onto our stuff, so we can discard them with, say, the Arcanine or the Moltres. This also does 60 and has no weakness, so could actually be really good here. If you flip Tails, you're going to discard every energy that's on it, which does suck, but that is where the Fire Recharge could potentially come in. And then the other Typhlosion can also discard a bunch of them and do absolute nuclear damage. 80 to the active, so probably KO in the active, 20 to every bench in play. 2 rounds of this one-shots all baby Pokemon that are in play, and also sets up damage to hit the 100 threshold on stage 2s and stuff as well. So very, very powerful card. Also, when you evolve into this, if you flip heads, you just get 4 fire energy out of the deck straight away. This thing is insane, and if we get to resolve it, it's gonna be lights out for sure. Beyond that, I did manage to trade for 3 copies of this Quilava here. I think the Firewind is honestly one of the better attacks that we could have as a basic here, or like the lower stage evolutions. This could set up bench Pokemon that have got like 90 HP to get killed by the Flame Wheel, but also it can pick off like babies and stuff as well, which is quite nice. So it's solid. It also kills babies for 2 energy using Ember, so I guess there's that. The other Quilava still has some benefits though. It's got more HP, and Char is a lingering effect, which will eventually kill something if it hits, so that's pretty good. Should note the Typhlosion is actually the main attack we're building up to here. It does 60 for 4, which is already respectable. This is like Solar Beam on Venusaur, one-shot Sneasel, and the likes. But if you flip heads, it does 80 and then 20 to itself as well. So it kind of becomes like a takedown at that point from Arcanine. But yeah, really powerful. Does some self-damage, so we have the Gold Berries in here as well, but that's fine. Trainer-wise, triple Comp Search. I don't really think we need 4 of this, to be honest, so we're fine there. 2 good manas, because I only have 2, but we want triple Cyndaquil down, like, turn 1, right? We want as many basics as we can get down. If I had 4 of this, I would probably play 4, because it is just that powerful for this deck. But yeah, very, very good. 1 Gust. We don't really want to play double Gust because our types have got 2 Retreat, and the Arcanine's got 3, so we could potentially get stranded with double Gust if we played that way around. So we've just got the 1 Gust and the 2 Switch in here for that instead. Triple Item Finder, because you really want to get back the 1-offs in here sometimes. This is obviously the best way of doing that. 1 Misty's Wrath. I only have 1, but this is just an extender, to be honest. You can get fires in the discard so that you can recharge them back. That's nice and all, but it's mostly so that there are times where I want to use Elm but don't want to use Oak. Well, like, I can't really use either of them because I have evolutions in hand that I don't want to shuffle away, but I can't discard them either, right? Elm's disadvantage of not being able to play trainers for the rest of the turn sometimes just shuts us out of plays. So if I can get Misty's Wrath out before I Elm, that just digs deeper into the deck, and I might be able to draw the cards I need before being forced to like lock myself out of trainers, like Pokemon Trader, or the one-off Pokemon Breeder that I've added to this deck as well. Sometimes, even though I have the full 4/4/4 Typhlosion, sometimes you just need to go a bit quicker with it, and Breeder into a Typh, and go from there. So we have this. Also, this means that if a Quilava gets prized, we're not screwed entirely out of 4 Tithe, so that's pretty good. 2 Garbage Run, because we do want to recover our Typhlosion lines when they get KO'd, or if we have to discard them. We do still have a lot of discard in here, so that's fine. All 3 of my Pokemon traders. It's a heavy setup deck. We need as much of this as we can. And yeah, 3 Elm, 2 Oak. Oak is still good because you can play trainers after it. 2 Super Removal. This is my hedge against Feraligatr, because I wouldn't be too surprised if Matt like tries that this week. Honestly, I think he's just going to play Blastoise because he's boring, but this is my hedge against it, because Feraligatr dies if it can't set up its energy cost, right? And Super Removal is easily the best way of getting through that. Now, you could play Blastoise with it, but I think that's like asking a lot from that deck. So yeah, it doesn't win against Blastoise, but it does win against the other water type that we could play. And then triple Goldberry, as I've said, because we are knocking our we're damaging ourselves quite a bit here, and Goldberry is very good to go against that. Otherwise, it's 13 fire. I initially had 15 in this deck when I played with a 2 fire boost Typhlosion, but then having gained access to the 3rd recharge one, I cut that down a bit, and then I want to play the Arcanine because of the one-shot on stuff like Feraligatr. So I've cut it down 1 further. I still think 13 is fine. We have enough draw in here that we should be able to get to them, and we're recharging them every time. So we should be able to recover it quite well as well. So honestly, I'm really excited to see how this goes. I'm definitely super stoked with this deck. I think it is honestly quite fantastic. Except exactly against what I'm seeing from Matt here. Yeah. We basically lose to the Blastoise, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can really do about that. I mean, it's a water deck, and he played exactly the same thing last week. I would have at least hoped he would switch things up, but I guess this gives us some insight into what kind of player Matt really is here. Which, you know, fine. You can play however you want with this stuff. It is what it is. Alright, well, I don't really know exactly what we're doing in the meantime with this here. I mean, I guess I can look at the other stuff with it. Yeah, basically. So Kip's got his stuff going. Oh, looks like Leo's actually playing the same thing as me, pretty much. That's interesting. And, oh, this is a bad day to be a fire deck, huh? Damn, dude. Okay, I will not be changing what I'm going to be playing, but I will show what I was building just before this. So the deck I was building right before this, because I was actually, honestly, I was kind of expecting Matt was gonna do this. It would be a bit disingenuous for me to actually change what I'm playing here. But here is the other thing I was looking at, because this kind of encapsulates just about, with the exception of the removals, right? This encapsulates pretty much everything that is leaving the format. So it's Sneasel, which is getting banned after this one because it was historically banned at this point. It has the Muck, which is temporarily leaving the format. Clefable leaves the format forever, and you know, like the Rocket Sneak attack doesn't. But like the only thing this is missing is the energy removals, because I want the anti-removal stuff in here instead. So effectively, this is shut everyone down with Muck. If they get something going, 1 energy metronome is like the best attack I can go with, and then, you know, Sneasel's beat up just kills everything, basically. That was just simple, straightforward goal with it. We've got the 1 Smeargle. I only pulled 1 of these, but we have the 1 Smeargle in here because I'm playing double colorless. The only reason I'm playing double colorless is because you can use it to retreat a Muck. I really could just play any energy in here outside of the Rainbow and the Dark, so I could just play more grass. But I was like, nah, I probably don't ever attack with a Muck anyway, so I might as well just have an energy that could retreat it in 1 turn. So that's where the DCE comes in. Maybe you could still argue playing the grass though because of the Eco Gym, because Eco Gym doesn't protect DCE. So like, you could argue it, But yeah, this was pretty much what I was building otherwise here. You've got a lot of disruption in the sneak attack to stop them from getting set up too quickly. You've got Muck that just shuts down basically every deck in the format. You've got the Gust of Wind to... I initially only had like maybe one, but you can Gust to a lot in this deck. Probably full heal over it. I could see it. But I do still have the one garbage run in here, and I would like some energy that could go back into the deck. And also, Eco Gym doesn't protect full heal energy, so you could still just remove all that. So there's enough reasons not to do it. Also, status conditions are just like non-existent right now, because as it turns out, like, going for baby damage plus paralysis is not very good when baby Pokemon are like the keys here. So status condition stuff just kind of doesn't exist right now. So I don't think there's really a reason to play full heal specifically. Yeah, so this is the other thing. I mean, I could take it, and I would probably win like almost every game, because I think absolutely everybody's deck gets shut down by Muck right now. Nobody's been bringing it, so nobody expects it, right? But that would be a bit too much of being a dick here. And, yeah, we're just gonna take our L to the boring tryhard bullshit. But, you know, it is what it is. I shouldn't be, like, so dinging on, but honestly... I mean, I even said it before we started, didn't I? And that's, it's just unfortunate, really. Otherwise, I mean, what's even going on with this stuff here? Oh, we've had a Chaos Gym discard, that's interesting. So we've got babies on babies. Leo doesn't seem to have gotten like too good of a setup here, considering there's no prizes being taken. That's an interesting one. This is surprisingly even, to be honest. Blastoise going down there is kind of an interesting one. Yeah, Kip hasn't changed his deck. He doesn't play outside of the sessions that we do, so... But no, I said I would play it, and so I'm gonna play it. But man, is this gonna be a sad day for playing Fire. So kind of the interesting thing, just looking at this one, because this is the more interesting game in the moment, kind of the interesting thing of how this has gone, by the looks of it, is that it looks as if, like, one Frog Song boost here could probably do a ton of work. Right, he's managed to get all 4 Poliwags, he's not prized any, or if he did, it was the first prize taken, so, like... This is actually a lot closer than it maybe, like, looks here. Oh, has he just gone straight for... Yeah, just gone straight for the attack. Ah, just flip heads, right? Or recall Water Gun. That would be the biggest brain play here if you could do it. Has he got it? He only has 2 of them. I wouldn't... Yeah, there it is. Oh, baby. This deck is very interesting for sure. I didn't find it was quite good enough in the end. Because I kept flipping tails. I'm gonna do that real quick. Sorry, just observing that one on the sidelines, and I saw you just bench the Articuno again instead of putting it in the discard, so I was like, I'm gonna move that real quick.
I benched it?
You just switched, you didn't discard it first. So it went onto the corner bit here, so I just immediately yoinked it into the discard for you.
Nice.
Yeah, Frogs is working really well.
Yeah, I can see. This is a sad day to be playing what I'm playing today, but oh well.
It's a good deck.
It's okay. I mean, we've tested it a bit and it was fine, but it's working. It seems like it's working pretty well at the moment. Meanwhile, I'm seeing on the other side like Chaos Gym on both ends. That's kind of interesting.
Oh dear God. He
Anyway.
did get some big energy removals in with the Narrow Gym, knocking off my first Eco Gym. So it hasn't been a stomp fest.
Yeah. Anyway, wasn't meaning to interrupt the stuff with it there. I just thought I'd let you know in case you were wondering why I was interrupting on the stuff there. That's all.
No worries.
Your turn.
Oh, it is my turn? Okay.
Alright, we'll leave them be for a minute. See, this is the other neat thing, right? Is like in the meantime, like I can effectively play judge here for a little bit, if I want. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking from Leo. Leo has like 2 of the Arcanine, so I kind of figured that's maybe what he was trading for the types for. It's just like it kind of sucks when you think about it because it's just like Matt and Leo, they said they've played a bit this time around, but this almost kind of feels like Leo has just been completely shat on by Matt this week. Because, first off, he traded Typha for Alligator, right? And then, now Matt has just been like, okay, I'm just going to play Blastoise then, because you're building a fire deck. That's just how, like, I know that's not what's actually happened with it here, probably, but, like, that's just the way that it feels to me. It feels like Leo's been done real dirty this week. I mean, I would love to too, but it's on his schedule, not ours, right? So I'm not trying to. We're not trying to exclude anyone. It's just, yeah, you know. I'm actually kind of happy to see this the fog stuff come out though, just because it is really neat. I understand why he doesn't put the counters on sometimes, but like it really doesn't help when you switch out and stuff like that. Oh, there it goes. And then meanwhile on the other side, we've got Trader on the lookout here. Oh! Kib flipped tails on Trader, so Leo's getting to use it here. So, okay, my one potential problem with my build of Typh here is that I don't have any Stadium cards. Because Eco Gym doesn't really make sense to me to play, and I don't have any other ones that would really work, right? Like, Eco Gym doesn't matter in a deck that recharges from the discard anyhow. It's actively bad, right? And I'm playing Super Removal, so my one copy of No Removal Gym is not really something I want to play. I just noticed, yeah, his deck is, like, gone. Right? Yeah, you play... Well... I think what the deck actually plays is Pokemon Tower, but that hasn't come out quite yet. As far as I remember, it doesn't. Because as far as I remember, it's discard to hand, not discard to anywhere. It's not Necro Valley. Isn't it weird actually that it's kind of a similar theming, right? Like, you know, it's still about like the undead stuff, you know. Alright, let's hop in.
Just go over here then.
Hello.
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 So, frogs did work.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Did
got-
Leo just start their game? They both have 6 cards, 6 prizes.
No, this has been going on the whole time as well. I have seen
Okay.
Chaos Gym down.
I think this is a new game actually.
Maybe it is, I don't know. But I've seen Chaos Gym down, so it feels kind of like it's just been taking ages on their side just because of that. Because I
Yeah.
did see that Kib failed a trader under Chaos Gym, so there's probably been some talks on stuff that way too.
So I'll just spread this out for Matt to have a look at.
Let's take a little peek.
So, there's a lot of frustration often going to be for me in this round because I'm really happy with the deck that I have, but it looks as if I'm going to get absolutely decimated because everyone's playing a fucking weakness on it. So I'm like,
Sorry.
shit. Well,
I did want to play frogs.
to be fair, one of them is a very, very boring pick. Like, come on.
Which one, mine or his?
I wouldn't exactly call frogs a boring deck.
Oh. Whoops.
You think Rain Dance is boring?
Have you changed anything from last week?
Yeah.
Because, yes, it's boring, because you've played it for over half the sets now. I
find it
think
very
this is
fun to play.
actually 5 out of 9 that you've played it for, so, yeah, it's kind of boring at this point.
I think you've
I like
only played Rain Dance or Battlefield.
And Wigglytuff.
One time you played Wigglytuff. Yeah, so, I don't know, I mean, again, you do what you want with the stuff a bit here. I just think it's kind of dull bringing the same deck every week, but maybe that's just me.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring a different deck next week just for you.
Well, you're gonna have to because your deck's getting banned, bro.
Which is true.
It actually is. Yeah, that's why.
Like, unironically. But no, I'm really happy with how this worked today. This is great. Because he had his Articuno up pretty fast and I still managed to just slap my way out of it.
I don't know if you would have won if I didn't fail 4 baby attacks, though. It was. I guess it would have been close regardless. Oops.
So the
recall
funny,
flare for consistency.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
So the funny thing about all of this, though, is I was actually showing a deck that I think would beat literally everything that's been brought in the stuff of it here. But I was like, no, I'm not bringing that because I've already said what I'm bringing today. So I might play it after the stuff of it here. But I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, there was something I was making this afternoon that would be actually everything that has been shown, like, at all in this stuff here. But We'll save that for later on.
So I'm the only one who gets the misery then?
We'll see who takes it on.
This... I really don't know the answer to this, but maybe you guys do. Does Frog Song actually work with Recall?
It's an attack
Yes.
the Polytoad is using. So, yeah, it should do.
Oh, but there's a modern ruling for text that says that attacks that are used by a Pokemon are not necessarily that Pokemon's attack. So, for instance, like a tool that gives you an attack is not one of Polytoad's attacks. In the modern era, anyway.
That might be a different ruling, that might be a later ruling.
Yeah.
I
it
think
could be.
that's different because it's an additional attack, though, right? Like, it's not an attack that is printed on a Pokemon, I guess? I don't know, it's like... It's weird.
Right. Like, yeah, nowadays, basically, Polytoad's attack would mean anything that's printed on Polytoad. but not other attacks it can use. But yeah, I don't know. Is this listed as like a Jason deck perhaps?
Nope. You
Alright.
think Jason would have had something like this build up? No.
No, this
You gotta
isn't
think a little
necessarily-
bit further outside the box in order to come up with this.
This probably wouldn't be something that he would consider. We are just doing it because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, frogs are
Yeah.
pretty good. Although there is several erratas involving this thing.
Yeah.
Namely, it's 3 or more frogs on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry.
I was just gonna say that is one that's on his page. Like he's got the errata page thingy, and that is one of them that's listed.
Huh.
And also another one that might come up is, it didn't come up in ours because I knew how it worked, but if you flip double tails, you don't get 40 damage for double tails.
We had that big discussion in the Discord. I think you actually replied to that at some point as well, Matt. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. So you did conclude that it's double tails is no damage no matter what.
yeah, because if you don't
Okay.
get additional damage on anything if it hits 0 to begin with.
This would be
Gotcha.
insanity if it worked like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just have a baseline damage that you're guaranteed would be nice.
It's not even just baseline, it would be 40 damage. That's kind of gross.
The Wizard's ruling doc is no mention of Recall plus Frog Song. I am not surprised. Honestly, I think, at least the way that I would have seen it is that Recall is basically just saying it can use any attack from its basic Pokemon card at any evolution attached to it, right? So it's like, it isn't saying it can use this attack in like instead of its own or in a thing with it. I don't know. I can get where you're coming from off it, but as far as I would see, it is still one of Politoed's attacks. It is not an attack that's been given to it by a TM or something, like a different attached card.
Well, I think it works the same way for Pokemon that have built-in recall attacks these days, too. I'm not sure about that. Like, thinking about Charizard Gen, I think? In TCG.
Honestly, probably the best sort of thing to look for that would be the likes of Memory Capsule, right? That would probably be the closer sort of equivalent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, Pepper's putting the big old thing in the Discord. Let's have a read of this here. The Recall Trainer card has the same sort of effect as Metronome or Ditto, in that any self-referencing in the attack is changed to the active Pokemon's name instead. Meaning, if you use Recall to use the Energy Loop attack on Sabrina Zabur when it's evolved to Kadabra or Alakazam, you would replace the topmost evolution's step name into the attack. In other words, hang on, he's still typing this stuff a bit here. In other words, you would still have to return psychic energy, blah blah blah. Easiest way to think of it is that the Recall Trainer gives the active Pokemon the attack of your choice on one of its previous evolutions, with all of its positive and negative effects affecting your active.
The way that reads does make me think it would work then, since they specifically said it gives the active Pokemon the attack.
Sorry if I've caused any confusion with this one.
Yeah, because it came up actually pretty recently in Standard, I think. I forget what card was the impetus for it. Oh, it was, yeah, that's what it is. Alright, I'll have to find it. This is Deoxys. But I think they actually still don't have the ruling for this, if I'm not mistaken.
DNA's typing and stuff in the Discord at the moment. He's confirmed the whole we'll do 40 more thing. That was like, apparently you're saying there's something in standard that's causing issues that way at the moment. He's like, can't imagine what it is. Memory stuff is pretty cut and dry.
Again, if you're like, as far as I'm concerned, if you're ever confused or wondering about something, just ask.
So I'm seeing there's an Umbreon on this board now that I'm actually looking a bit further over and just observing from the side. That's kind of neat. I don't think it's actually done anything yet because there's an energy on it, but still. Yeah.
And now I'm struggling to remember what it was too. It's something related to the single strike scroll of the Fanged Dragon and Deoxys Fusion Strike, which single strike is attached to can use the attack on this card. Yeah.
The Deoxys has all 3 styles on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Which means that you can attach the scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what people were confused about. Deoxys, Fusion Strike, scroll. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it's the question was, can Mew VMAX use the scroll's attack by copying a benched Fusion Strike Deoxys?
Oh, that's like 3 layers separate from what we're talking about here.
It is, yeah. Well,
because...
no, it is ultimately the same thing, because it's the scroll gives an attack, or it lets a Pokemon use an attack, and then Mew can copy the attack on that Pokemon.
That's not quite the same. Mew can only... Right, okay, so here's my thoughts on this. I don't know if it's actually right or not, but here's my thoughts on it, right? Mew can only use an attack that a Pokemon naturally has, because the scroll is saying it can use this attack like instead of its normal ones, right?
Isn't that the exact text on Recall?
Nope, not even close.
Can use any attack.
Yeah, from its basic evolution card. Like,
right.
What you're asking is if another Pokemon, like, this would be the equivalent to this in our format, would be, could Ditto copy a TM attack that's attached to the opponent's active Pokemon?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That would
might
be the
same
equivalent.
question.
That's also like a non-existent problem because of the time TMs came out, but that's the equivalent sort of idea. Is like, would you be able to copy a TM attack that is attached to the opponent's active Pokemon using Ditto? That's the kind of question you're asking here, because the recall is giving the Pokemon access to. It's the same sort of thing, right? It's giving the Pokemon itself. It's as if you put a TM on that one. Not are you copying it with a different Pokemon that... Do you get what I'm trying to... It's hard to properly describe a bit, I guess, but... You're kind of looking at a second layer of copying with that kind of effect.
Yeah, I understand why it's confusing, but I do think it's still the same question. Because the only thing that would potentially stop Mew from copying it is if Deoxys does not, air quote, have that attack. Right? Because Deoxys is a bench Fusion Strike Pokemon. The question then is, does it have an attack it can use? Obviously it can use its real attack, but does the scroll give it that attack or not? And I think no. In that case,
Yeah, I don't think it does, because effectively that would be saying print this attack on Deoxys for the turn or something, right? Which is
right.
not what it does. We need to have a look exactly at the TM stuff to get the exact wording, because I don't remember it entirely right now. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It just like it would say use this attack instead of your own, which implies that you don't own that attack. It's the trainer that owns the attack.
I'll pull it up. I think the TMs are worded the same way, as in like can use this attack. But I don't know that for sure. Oh, they're right. They're called technical machine.
Right.
But let's see. What did?
So it said the single strike Pokemon this card is attached to can use the attack on this card.
These wording suggests when this card attacks. Okay. Yeah, the TMs say that Pokemon may use this card's attack instead of its own. The newer TMs may use this
And
attack.
DNA's just immediately gone, no it can't. To your Mew question, no it can't.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just using that as an example for a similar question.
I wasn't intending on starting a debate on this one.
Yeah, alright. Which one of you is going to destroy me first then?
I'll let Matt have a go. You've been wrecking me all week.
Fine, let's get it over with.
Yeah, we'll have to get through the
It's going to
boring,
be over in 2 turns, pretty basically, outside of baby flips, so let's just get it over with.
Well, baby flips are everything.
Yeah, it's not going to make enough of a difference, because you're still going to have yourself set up anyway. Alright, I do have basic.
Even or odd?
Let's go even. Yep. Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Really rough start. Alright.
Well, I mean, I can't beat... The Blastoise is the only deck I can't beat, basically. Because Rain Dance just wins.
Yeah.
I'd actually even say this deck could beat for Alligator. It's not easy, but this deck could definitely do it. But Blastoise's Rain Dance is just too good. There's no way I can beat this deck.
Yeah. I think
And
definitely with super removals, you could beat it.
And you should know, because you've apparently been playing against Leo, so you've...
Yeah, I don't know, his deck isn't quite like the full meta build though. Missing some-
how's Chaos Gym in it? That's more than I can do.
Yeah. He only has 2 recharge Typhlosion though, so he was struggling to
okay.
actually work heads.
I have the 3rd one, because again, we were going to be trading this like before even Neo, like Genesis, before that round if we were allowed to. You discarded all of them. Are you just playing Oak or something?
Yep.
You didn't tell me, so yeah. You
I
just
have
like
played
you
Oak.
just straight discarded your hand. You didn't even put it on the field, so I didn't know.
Oh yeah. feel free to take a look too. But there's a couple of things in there, like Wartortle and
Yeah,
Sir.
no, it's fine. It's just like you didn't tell me, or you didn't even put it down, so like I couldn't tell that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt you.
That's fine, but
Clarity is nice.
For sure. Play an Elm.
okay.
Yeah, not great, but didn't want to get stuck there.
Yeah, I mean this is always again the interesting bit. I think this kind of play is going to be a lot worse after we it's going to feel a lot worse after we rotate because you're not going to have as many to work on, you know. But you know, when you get that, when you get that going, it's
terrifying.
I mean, there's not going to be a lot that can really do. That's the problem. I mean, looking at that discard, I've probably already lost this, to be honest, like, before you even start. Because you're probably going to have an item, find a Blastoise in hand, and it's already over, like, before I even get to do anything. But, we will try anyway. Just got to work out how I want to do the trying here. Because I've got a few things in this hand, it's just like, how do I go about it?
This hand is actually really funny.
Well, we're going to start with comp. I think I'm just going to have to get rid of Typhon Blaine's Arcanine here. So we'll get the sort going and see what I'm actually working with here.
Oh, cool. Kip's playing Typhlosion.
Kip doesn't have
Typhlosion. Sorry, Tyrant.
Yeah, he's playing the Tita. We had that. We had like Sneasel Aerodactyl was the other build that he was building up. So there's a couple of fun ones in that. Alright, I'm gonna play a second comp search down here as well. We go to Item Finder and honestly, I'm probably gonna get one shot anyway. Goldberry's most likely the discard here. Because like looking at it, I mean I have it because it's good for the recoil damage and stuff this deck can do, but against a water deck, I'm probably not gonna get anything out of it really.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright, so we're gonna bench. I'm gonna attach, I think, to this thing. As much as I want to attach Active, I should really, because you're just gonna get a free eek otherwise, aren't you? Fuck it, this is really annoying. Yeah, no, I think I need to attach Active so I can pay a retreat, because I don't think I'm gonna draw switch here. I've got the Ogre, but taking a look at what was there, yeah, that was probably the best play I could have made with that. We're going to bench the Cyndaquil. God, this hand is not amazing, but I think we're gonna have to leave it at that. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh. That's alright.
That's alright.
So I have double breeder Stoys.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, exactly what I mean, okay, you just had the breeder anyway, but yeah, pretty much exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, what am I supposed to do against this matchup? Like, there's absolutely nothing I could even attempt to do.
Yeah, it's not good. That's for sure. I'll go water. Here, sure. And then I'll comp search. Probably oak. Assuming there's one in here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. I'll just Hydro Pump.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I don't really know what the fuck I can do against this thing. Like, I'm kind of just dead anyway. The only thing I can even put down is Moltres.
Existed. Discard. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Garbage run. Yeah, it's not bad, but gonna garbage run. We're gonna get the free back in deck here.
Oh, he's a good Goldberry target too.
Yeah, it's respectable. It's probably not going to do enough, but it is respectable. I think I need to bench the Igglybuff here, if only for another baby target. We're gonna Oak. Typhlosion in hand, fantastic, but you know, not much I can do with it this turn, so I need more cards out. Need an energy for one. We do have another Quilava and another Cyndaquil, so there's that.
Nice.
I'm going to attach and Elm here. Yeah, I've really got to just try and do something to get enough setup here so I can maybe take this one at some point, you know. And then we're going to switch to the Igglybuff and N10.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Igglybuff can't disable your powers on your turn. That's Magby that does that, so there's not really any point in, like, keeping this thing, like... At least now, if you want to try and kill the Clefairy, you've got to Gust it, but you've got other targets that are better for that, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
But at the very least, this might give me a chance to eke later on. Yeah, you better be sorry. Like, come on. Hey, yeah.
She jumped off me there.
Let's see.
Wasn't sure if it picked up on mic or not.
Nah, it actually didn't. But I thought you were just going to start weighing in on stuff again, and I was like, hold up, I'm not done here.
Well, the only thing I could was, I did say that Igglybuff couldn't stop Frog Song.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing.
This is Item Finder Oak.
Yep. Maybe I can deck you.
Yeah, I mean, it worked last game.
Yeah, but maybe not so much for this deck.
Turns out frogs are reasonably fat.
The worst hand I've ever seen. I'll just Hydro Pump.
Okay.
Attempt. Come on, baby.
There you go. Alright. I mean, that is why I put the Igglybuff up. At least that's something. Oh my god. This hand is like one card away from greatness here. It's actually pretty frustrating. You're gonna get to see why, because I do have good manners here. So I am like one discard card away from being really good in this hand.
Yeah.
Because I am gonna get a basic out, and I can use the I can use Trader and like basically do what I want with it. So I guess I'll put that aside, because I just need to discard fires, and I can't do that at the moment. So. Right, so the card that we get out is the Growlithe, right? So then we're just going to trade that straight back in to get an evolution here. The question is what? I'm just trying to see, is there any... Yeah, like Breeder is a pretty good option. It's got to be a stage 2, but it's like Breeder is a pretty good option. You know what? I think this might be the only chance I'd even have in this game. I'm going to go for it. We're going to get this Typhlosion out.
Okay.
So, I think I will use the Breeder here, so we'll go into with it here. So, if I can flip heads on this, we'll get, like, a massive Fire Energy out onto this type, and that would actually be really helpful. But, you know, we'll see. Nope. That's probably gonna seal it, but I guess we'll find out. Let's go fire. Do I want to fire that? I want to Eek here, to be honest. Yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll Eek.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I feel like I would have elmed there. Try to get another Typhlosion.
I have no fires in the discard, and if I elm, I can't play Comp Search, so...
Huh.
If you knock out this Cleffa, then I get a fire in the discard.
No. Yeah, no, I think what I don't know that this for sure is the right thing, but I would have elmed there and then eat.
I can understand why, but at the same time, I'm like, well, Gust of Wind is going to kill the types anyway, and if you actually... I'm trying not to elm too early so I can have it in the deck for later on. Is the main thing for it. It's like, if I can't use that Typhlosion this turn anyway, because I don't have any fires in the discard, then there's not really a point in evolving to it. So I might as well save it for next turn and try and get it that way.
I guess so. I'll just Hydro Pump attempt.
Ooh.
Oh.
Here's the annoying bit now is that now I don't have it in the discard. I know, I think it's still okay. We do have another trader, so we can trade this Growlithe back in, because apparently it's glued to the hand here. So that is going to get a Tithe. Let's have a look at the rest of this here real quick. You know, the funny thing is, last turn, if I got that fire boost, I actually would have been able to get all 4 fire energy out too. I have enough that I could have done it. That's kind of scary in some ways. I'm trying to think, like, what is actually the game plan here? How do I actually win this game? You know, it's like I can kind of see some ways around this, but we'll have to work out. Right, this one's gonna get evolved. We're gonna Comp Search 2 fires into the discard here, so there's at least that. I think I need to take that. Alright, let's try to recharge, see what we can do with that. Oh, get it, okay. Right, that's gonna go on the Moltres then, for sure. So we can attach from hand, get that. Huh. Okay, let's elm the rest of this. That's probably the elm that I put back in the deck, actually, to be honest. Get that. God, these hands are not helping. Alright, let's go in and we're going to try and use the Hyper Flame here. So it's 60 regardless, it's just if I flip heads I only discard 1, if I flip tails I discard everything. And it's only 1, okay.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I don't know if it's enough. Yeah, I mean, it's not enough with super removal, but yeah.
Sir,
Off the Cleffa?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, my Cleffa.
Yeah, off of yours and then onto the Moltres, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
You had it right.
Yeah, because I have an energy on the Cleffa, so I was like, wait, what?
Makes sense. Yeah, okay. I'll just Hydro Pump for 40.
Okay. Flip that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, we do have 2 Typhlosion out, so...
Nice.
This is something. Right, let's flip both of them, see what we can do. 1. Okay. Where the hell do I put 1 energy in this situation? Ooh. That's awkward. I don't know. It almost feels like it might be better trying to put it on the Typh here, but... Huh. $16 to $15. Man, I almost feel like I should have done this in a slightly different order, but oh well. Because it's got to be on a fire Pokemon, for sure. Shit. I mean, I kind of want to put it on this one, but I don't think that's going to be the play here. Maybe it is. I don't know. Because I could put it active. You've got a Gust at that point. Have you actually played any yet? No, that's concerning. So if I attach it active, you could probably just Gust it anyway.
Maybe I'm not playing any Gust.
Maybe. I'd be surprised, but maybe. You know what? I'm gonna put it there because maybe I can actually like take something out of it.
I think that's right.
So we're gonna attach, pay retreat.
Oh, sure.
Because it's only a 1 energy retreat on this one, it's not a 2, so...
Must be nice.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and nuke here. This hand is a little on the awkward side. Oh, it's T, not a... Hang on, there we go.
I'm gonna Goldberry.
That's not until the end of the turn, but yeah.
Would you prefer?
Goldberry's not... Well, I mean, unless you're not doing anything else. Goldberry's not instant. The thing is, if you do it, if you treat it this way, you could in theory attach another one, and that's not.
Oh, you're right. That's a good point.
That's the only reason I'm sort of bringing it up that way. It's because you cannot actually put 2 Goldberries down at the same time on the same Pokemon.
That's actually a good point. I didn't think about that. And that's something I would actually potentially forget too. Is kind of swap another one on there.
It's going to be the same way with like supporter cards because they don't stay in play at the later on in the game. So just got to keep track of stuff like that, especially for VS Seeker, I think as well, because that needs to come from the discard when the supporters stay in play for a bit. Yeah. Yep.
Gust,
Yep.
this dude.
Yeah. It was a good pipe dream while it lasted.
Yeah. I'll just Hydro Pump.
Yeah. I do have one discard, right? Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, Item Finder, let's pitch. Honestly, there's no chance I get these charged up at this point. I want to, because it's actually really good here. There's no chance I
You're playing
get
the same
these.
deck as Leo.
I only have one of this, so I actually threw it in kind of after all the testing stuff of it, because I was like, this deck caps at like 80 damage, right? And that's actually really annoying. So being able to hit like slightly higher is better, but there's no way I can get it charged up here. So we're gonna have to just throw these back in. Yeah, no, I'm definitely throwing these 2 back in. I'm just kind of considering the Quilava at the moment, because I did breeder this one, so... Yeah, no, I think I actually probably should throw the other Typhlosion back in. Oh, yeah, that's okay, that's okay. They're getting there. Okay. Start with the recharge, I guess. See where we go. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, don't land it, because of course. Yeah, GG. I'm not gonna bother. I can't beat Blastoise at that point. I can still make plays, but there's no way I can win. So, as expected. I mean, hey, you went first and got 2 turn 2 Blastoise as well. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah. Play frogs, I guess.
Or play the other deck I have that beats literally everything that's in the format right now.
You keep eluding, but you won't tell us.
Do you want me to bring it out? Because I'll do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alright.
Can't just be
There's no
like,
point in
I have
holding
this
back.
secret sauce, but
No,
I'm not
it's
gonna
more.
tell
It was
you.
more just like I really want to play Typhlosion. It's just everybody's bought a fucking water deck this week. It's like, come on.
To be fair, I have 3 others ready to go here.
Yeah, you have like 3 water decks built though, or like 2 at the very least. You already
Which-
have. Oh, this is. I've gone too far over. Yeah, this is still 60. Okay, let's see. I'm
things
probably
are
gonna
not
get
straight.
trashed with this now, but in theory, this deck has answers to everything here, so we'll find
Oh,
out.
I'm down to play against it. I wanted to check with Sai first because we just played a game. Do you want to
Oh,
switch in?
right, sorry.
No, it's fine. I want to see this.
He wants to see
Okay.
it. Okay, fair enough.
I've been getting my ass handed to me by Kyle all week. I need someone to fight
he,
once.
he wants the
Fair enough.
catharsis.
Alright. Get basic. No, El Morgan.
Okay. Yeah, seems about right.
If you do want to have a quick look, though, Matt, this is the sort of stuff I was brewing for this week.
The deck Cal's playing, you mean, or
No,
something?
no, this is entirely my own thing at this point. This is this was literally built this afternoon. Nobody has seen this yet.
Gotcha.
So I've just spread these down here.
I'll take even if you want to.
Yeah, I'll get there. Just taking a quick drink first. Alright.
This is the sort of stuff I've been looking at.
Top.
That Kabutops is like the only other thing that's taken out the type, but it's because of he got like 4 freaking Kabuto out in one turn. So, you know. Alright, heads it is. You went even, right? So,
Yes.
yeah. Alright.
Sweet. Yeah, it looks cool. I'll look at it a little closer when it's not my turn. I don't want to hold this up too much.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, this is probably the start I need to see. Where was this against the Typhlosion?
I know.
Ooh, Smiracle's pretty good. This looks interesting.
Comp, water.
Yep.
I guess. Okay. Two.
Pepper also sort of weighed in on chat. I've just noticed he went like, "Do it! I want to see Turtle Soup like that Chef Duck in Spyro 2." Okay.
Hate that minigame.
I never had a PlayStation, so I never really had the Spyro stuff really. I've heard Reignited Trilogy was actually pretty good though, like the remake.
I highly recommend it.
2 games in a row now. I've prized both good Cleffa. Well, not 2 in a row. It was against.
Yeah. I've had a few where I prized one.
It's
Is
tough.
this petition to get her to give us 4 good clapping?
I mean, I'm down, but
Can you stop giving me PTSD, Pepper?
what do here?
The funny thing is with the clever stuff is like I had sort of said we could always add more as effective promos for the set, right, if we needed it, but it hasn't felt as much as if we have needed it. That's the main sort of thing. Alright, garbage run the 2 back in.
The games have
all,
mostly
yeah.
felt fine. Even when I brought out Malcolm, things felt fine.
Then that's secret card is an oak.
Okay, so you have to come out of your text search at this point.
Got Sketch. X. Yada.
Basically treat it as if it's sort of metronome. It's got the same caveats as metronome, where I'd have to like discard if you discarded, etc. But it's whatever attack you use with this thing being in play, then I have the opportunity to copy it if I get it active.
Gotcha. Another garbage run.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I think I see what you'd be doing with it here.
Yeah, it's garbage run.
So if
So
you
it's
like,
water.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So if you discard the 2, then you get that back into deck as well. So preparing for another oak or something, maybe.
I've got, yes, precisely. Got a comp search out of double elm.
Ah, wow. Okay, you'd gone for the elements. See, this is where it gets kind of weird.
Oh my god.
Wait, Did you comp search for it or what? You just did you?
Oh, you're
say
right. I need to
yeah,
discard
you didn't
a
take it
open
out,
deck.
so yeah. So I was
I
like,
didn't
wait.
draw mid, so we at least don't need to fix that.
Okay. Yeah,
I mean,
fair
if you
enough.
want, I'll take a different hand.
No,
This one's pretty
it's
garbage.
fine. It's fine. Like DNA will probably get at me for allowing it later on, but no, it's fine. You've got yeah.
I got some good manners.
Yeah, and you did oak instead, so right, double sir. I didn't find that. Okay. Yep, seems good.
40. There. I feel like I'm probably done. I really doubt the sir matters, and I guess we'll find out. I'll pass from there.
Alright, mistake number 1, passing with 1 good trainer in hand. We're gonna get rid of that item finder.
Yeah, fair enough. That goes to deck, right?
So, yeah, it does. So that's what was it? 2 water, the 2 sir, and
3 water, 2 sir.
3 water, 2 sir. Okay, yeah, right. Okay. Next up, what do we want to do? I kind of... I'm like, again... Oh, hello.
Hello. Yeah, we just finished our second match there.
Hey.
Man, it got close.
Nice.
Yeah, we're playing with a different deck with this stuff here a bit, because turns out fire versus water is not a very nice matchup to play, so, God.
That's why his deck had Cinnabar Island.
Yeah, I don't have the Blaine's Pokemon to facilitate that. I have 1 Growlithe, 1 Arcanine in there. It doesn't work on non-Blaine fire types, so, yeah. I'm going to Elm here. I don't normally like doing things this way with it, but let's just do that so it doesn't accidentally clank with that face-down deck that's in my sort zone right now. Okay, that's probably the correct way to do it here. Right, Clefairy, Sneasel, and Sneasel. And yeah, I'm pretty happy beating this. I'm moving this deck because it's in the middle of my sword zone.
Sorry, we're starting up my deck there.
Your turn.
Okay. Right, and here's the proper secret source. We've got Grimer.
Pretty saucy.
More like grimy. Oh, it's down here.
Okay, so I've used that. Let's item finder. We will discard. Honestly, probably grass double colors to get Elm to hand here. Keep it there for a sec because I'm going to put the focus band down on. Imagine the Sneasel's best bet here, and then we'll use the Elm. Okay. Oh wait, I can't even do that. Trainers, haha, sometimes I can miss as well. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't actually think this hand is better to eco away. I almost forgot, but at least I had something with
Then I'll freeze dry.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, you got it. Alright. Seems pretty
But wait,
good.
what about the paralysis?
Good point.
Oh, no
Okay,
paralysis. Rip. Okay, we're gonna draw... Okay, let's have a look. That heads is probably more important than you could realize here, actually. That was pretty impactful. Okay, we are going to get a Dark down. I'm going to play Eco Gym, so at least if you sir it, I get it back.
Looks good.
I will sneak attack here. Yeah, let's put one of the sirs back. So we got Cleffer and just hadn't benched it, that's fair enough. Just thinking if this is relevant to play here. Let's put another Grimer down, I think. Yeah, that's probably not relevant at the moment, but it's still fine. We'll go for the Fury Swipes, I think.
Nice.
And that is 30 total, because I have a Dark Energy on me.
Stuff. That's like the right number too, because 40 would be kind of bad.
Yep.
Let's see what we want here. What to do with that? I would like to make that happen. Sneak attack, encryption. Attach to Cleffa. I'll freeze dry.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Nope.
Alright, bring that out. Gotta be a good one. That's not what I was hoping for. God. Alright, just nudge that there real quick because I might be getting rid of that. It's pretty annoying, to be honest.
How did your games go, Kid Leo?
First game, I managed to get Tyranitar out, I think, at one point. But didn't get a chance to full power it. But he couldn't get his Typhlosion run going, so I managed to overpower that. The second game after that, it dragged on for a while. I was down to like maybe 3 cards at the end. But he had his Typhlosion and his Blaine's Arcanine out, which, oh my god, that's a rough one.
Oh yeah, I have rough one. Right, we'll Fury Swipes here. 20.
Okay.
Yeah, managing to flip heads on that Eek has kind of stunted me as much as anything else here as well. This is kind of frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah, the second game, we had freaking Chaos Gem and the Cleffa out, so I was throwing for attacks and trainers.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
retreat.
Yep.
At least I won my first game.
Do the thing.
Do the thing!
Right, so it will paralyze if I don't focus thingy off it, which, yeah, alright, so 250, and we technically do survive. Right, okay. Oh, that helps a fair bit. Okay, let's play Switch, so we'll swap to that.
Is that top deck?
No, I had that last turn. That would have been okay even if you did.
Nice.
Alright, Garbage Run, 2 Grass and the Cleffer. It's funny because Pepper was trying to get me to play full heal energy instead of the grass in here, and I was like, no, you can nightly garbage run the grass. You keep the grass in here.
Maybe you didn't need the full heal or grass energy.
I think
the garbage run me.
Sorry.
Alright, played Amok and Elm.
I think the compelling option over the grass would probably be like recycle energy, if you had them.
If you have them, yes.
Oh, it's
Starting
so...
to think you don't have dark or rainbow.
Well, if I had Rainbow, it kills Sneasel.
I didn't think about that. Or if you had a Goldberry, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
probably
again, this
play
is where the delayed reaction happens too, right? Because the Goldberry can't heal it until the end of the turn.
Good point.
So, yeah, there's a lot of potentially moving parts and stuff off it that way. Okay, I'm actually just gonna swap the Grimer in here, I think. That's probably the best bet. I'm gonna Rainbow on... I want a Rainbow on one of these Scoobers, I think. It's just like, where's best? Let's Rainbow on the Sneasel. And yeah, that's gonna do for this turn. I can't play trainers, so...
I was gonna say something. I was like, would it have been funny if you just played a Rainbow Energy on a Kuno?
Oh, that would have been pretty fun. Yeah, because Rainbow, then at the end of the turn, it heals off the damage.
He would have gotten the 4th water energy to do Blizzard. He would have used the Goldberry to heal up, and he would have just been ready to smack face.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But I didn't want to say it right away because I didn't want to I'm gonna jinx it.
Coaching. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout outs to MVT's progression playoff stuff. They get a lot of that on it.
I'll just go straight into freeze dry.
Okay. Paralysis.
Nice.
That's fine. Yep.
I do remember that somebody brought up that it was a controversial moment when somebody in Smash Tournament did that.
Okay. Well, you know, I still get them back even if you do it. I'm going to put the Dark on the Sneasel and end turn. The way with Eco Gym as well, because it says another player's, if you super energy removal, you actually still discard your own energy. It's just I get mine back.
Gust the 50 Sneasel?
Yep.
Or sorry, 10 Sneasel.
Oh, there's 10 one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
much
sense.
more sense. Then all out.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Kuno. Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Blizzard.
Yep.
Give me that heads.
We're gonna need a lot of these. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, double prize. The one coin
was a
flip
good
that
prize.
actually matters.
Yeah. Having good luck with the flips this game.
You are. Yeah, you've had one tails on one baby coin, and that's been it. So you.
Yeah, I think one
kinda-
Blizzard or one freeze dry as well, or two. Maybe just one.
Yeah, I think it was just one.
One that didn't matter.
Alright. Well, that in theory is a problem, but let's have a look. Okay. Right, okay. That seems like it'd be the play, but at the same time... Yeah, no, I think... Wait, no, I don't even have that one in discard. Oh, yeah, this might be more of a problem than I thought. Okay. Of course, I would have to top deck the exact one thing that would have got me out of it in the first place, because I top decked freaking Clefable, which would have been real good to have had in the active right now, but that's not the case. Okay, I think... Yeah, I have to make have to make a reasonably big play of it here. I'm going to put the ban down on that. Seems reasonable here. We're gonna item finder and we're gonna discard. Well, no removal because you've already got rid of the other stuff. I have Eco Gym out there, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have like one stadium card in here probably to bounce it. Yeah, we'll get rid of Gust of Wind. And I wanted Oak, or I wanted Comp Search, and I don't have either of those, so we're going to have to go with Elm instead here. Which doesn't feel great, considering this is like, I need double colorless off of this to attack this turn, but...
Your odds are good.
And
3 in
of course, yeah, that would have been the hub.
7, 13, 33 cards. Yeah.
I feel like I have gotten extremely unlucky in this game so far.
Yes.
I'm going to put a rainbow on this thing and have to end turn.
Okay.
Do I end turn to that? Yeah, no, I think I have to. Either way, it's on a coin flip. Yeah, I feel like I've been really hard done by on this one so far. This is so annoying. Like, everything here is like perfectly set up to just take the game, and I just haven't had any luck whatsoever in this one, so...
Welcome to my world.
Yep. No, that one flip to kill the Cleffer entirely destroyed everything in this one, so... yeah.
Jeez, 3 gold berries? Wait, that's 4 then, right? No.
It's only 3 so far.
I thought you discarded one. Alright.
That's pretty compelling. Gust Muck.
Okay.
Sure. Like Cleffa Oak.
Yeah.
Breeder Stoice. Really good. Well, let's see. What can we do? Not too much. Still can't do abilities. That's pretty sad. Catch return. Then that'll just be freeze drive.
Yep. Okay, we'll attach grass to the Clefable and then deturn at that. Can't fucking believe this right now, this is so annoying.
Okay, what does this actually do? Copies that attack, yeah. Go. Water here. And that'll just be freeze dry.
Yep. Okay. So... Alright, let's comp search. Discard Oak and Gust here.
That's fair.
And that's GG. I got completely gypped this game.
Oh,
There's
no.
no way that I should have lost this one like that, but it's one lucky coin toss on the Clefairy knockout. I whiffed the Clefable early, I whiffed the Smeargle DCE, I whiffed the extra like muck on here. There is like basically zero way that I should have lost that game. Like, unbelievable.
Yeah, you had a really good setup, man.
Yeah, like Blastoise doesn't beat this. Like, it straight up doesn't. You've got the muck down for it there. It doesn't survive the beat up stuff. I had sneak attacks to get rid of all the stuff early as well. Like, there really isn't any way that it wins unless you get exceptionally lucky. That Blizzard killed both Sneasel in one turn, right? So yeah, GG's. That is what it is. But yeah, outright, there's no way I should have lost that game. But it is what it is.
Gotta love early gen Pokemon.
Likely after this, we'll go to the second gen.
Yeah. Alright, so I gotta go a little bit earlier. My mom wants me to run some errands.
Right. Can we get a look at what you pulled for
Yeah.
draft stuff this week? Yeah.
Yeah, let me load this up. Save objects.
Whose gust of wind is that here?
It might be me.
Where?
You can probably. Is it like on the far left?
It was
Yeah,
next to the
it's
hidden
mine.
zone. Yeah.
It was missing from my pile. There's
Gotcha.
But yeah, Muck by itself single-handedly beats every single deck that's here today. Literally nobody can beat Muck of the setup that's been played today. So, but obviously it doesn't help when you brick for like several turns in a row there when you know, myriad of coin tosses go against you.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I'd argue with my deck, but I know there is one way it can stop it, and it is an important way, so... I don't know if it would stop it, but I'm not gonna flat out say, yeah, it can't be me.
Well, yeah, I mean, yours is closest because it does shut down Electrode, and that's probably about it, but also at the same time, in theory, the rest of the setup I have there ends up beating out your Sneasels and stuff more frequently than you do the same here, so...
Clefable Trample was brutal.
Yeah, trampling with Clefable would be really funny. But also, it copies beat up, right? Like, Clefable generally would beat Sneasel too, so... Leo, this was the previous one?
This is organized. This is somebody else.
Saying this is from like
This is the
a
previous
week
set.
ago.
2 packs ago. Yeah. Yeah, this is 2 packs ago, not last pack. Or this pack.
Neo Discovery is the one you want.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. 2 weeks.
Did I not save the draft? I
You may have an autosave.
did. I definitely have an auto save. I thought I saved.
Oh dear. These are my decks at the moment. Which, funnily enough, I would offer to play with you with that one, Kip, but you've already played Typhlosion today. I don't know if you want to play another one. We've already tested that one.
Well, I mean, I can always try to retest my other deck. Again.
Sorry. I was thinking, Frogs isn't that bad against Muck either. I can still slap for 80.
Yeah.
It's not atrocious.
I gotta go to the auto save. Give me a second.
That's if it's still up.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe my other deck has a chance to do so. Go on.
I don't know if it'll save this room as autosaves for you guys or not.
It does, yeah.
Then he might not have access to his draft.
Mm, Yeah, you're probably right. Unless he
There's an
like,
autosave
manually
from,
saved it.
from the 7th of November. That was 5 days ago. Which sounds like, yeah, that was the Monday that I did
You're right.
this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking at my own stuff with it that way, and my autosave is the two decks I have here, like on top, on top of each other, if you will, when I was building the second one. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't autosave the cost of it.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, for me neither. Weird.
I mean, it would have to transfer the entire save file across of it, and we've already found out when, I believe it was, maybe when switching hosts stuff, it's too big to do that. So, there's a size limit as to how much it's gonna let it transfer across.
This was his deck that he used against me.
Pepper
okay.
has managed to draft just the save size, or save size though.
So you're saying it might not have saved the cards I pulled?
If
No,
you,
it should have. If you have the one from Monday, it should have.
Yeah.
But
oh, my screen's frozen, so I got there we go.
yeah, it's the second
Yeah.
type down.
I was looking at
there.
this deck, and little did I know he had his own Chaos Gem, which wrecked me.
Yeah, Leo pulled 2, so only got 1 in here, but pulled 2.
Oh, this is Matt's giant stack of. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, it's
You did have that one. Okay.
what in the world?
The Devo spray here is neat because I was initially having that in here as well, but I ended up taking it out so I could get other stuff in.
Yeah. And he actually used it to his advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's a good card in the deck for sure.
360.
I think it was super removal was what ultimately cut it in the end because I felt like I needed that.
I didn't know that.
2.
But here as
Only
well.
2 Typhlosion?
He only
There's 3.
has.
Oh, 3.
One
Okay.
here.
There's 3 total, yeah. From what I've
I don't
been.
It was just
I don't have the
That one
3
was
of
stuck.
the ones that I want.
Not
Yeah.
that-
And the only other person who has them at this point is me, and I'm playing the deck as well, so
Gee. Wow, I
That
did
reminds me,
not.
I need to see if I have the
Where's my
Lava.
stack of cards that I drew?
oh dear.
How is this even possible?
You forget to right click and go save object. That's how it's possible.
Yeah, but usually I leave the stacks out. I don't delete them if I haven't saved them. I must have been not paying attention. It's annoying. Okay.
Well, in the meantime, Kib, do you want to have a go at one of these then, since we've still got time here?
If we have time. Wait, no, this time.
I think I have no choice but just to redraft and scrap the deck already made.
Aye, unfortunate.
Look, it's not the right one.
that or. I mean, what cards are you gonna play? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm missing like 350 some cards.
Yeah.
The only cards I'm using from that draft is what? The Evolution Spray?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I guess there's like a couple things that you care to have,
Oh.
probably.
Devo should be an uncommon at least, so it's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm pretty
now
sure
I have
it's
my deck
all
ready. Alright, yeah, if you want to have a ratchet count.
Sure, I'll move over to the thing here.
Can't believe I still ended up redrafting.
Is it possible you like overwrote one of your older ones with it? That would be
No,
bad
it
for
didn't.
another reason, but
That did not happen because I would know the name that I saved under. And if that happened, then it'd be obvious. Because I'm looking at all my saved objects. I named them like draft 1, draft 2, draft 3. So if that happened, then they wouldn't have the same like the top of the card would be different is what I'm trying to say. These are cards from previous draft sets, so it's not that.
Right. Well, as unfortunate as that is, if you have to redraft, you have to redraft. Yeah. First off, just for Kiv's sake here, which one of these do you want?
I'm just gonna flip a coin. Odds
Fair
that
enough.
one. Havens
Yep.
that one.
And then once we're done with that, we'll shift over to a different room. So we're doing that. But yeah, GG's again on the stuff. So hopefully you can
That was odd first.
resolve that. It wasn't odd first. Yeah, it was.
Don't tell me otherwise. Here.
Best 2 out of 3. Right, fair enough. Yeah, so yeah, GG's on the stuff again with that. I mean, it's for the amount of times I've BS people on this as well. It is only fair that we get luck against us on this too. So hopefully it sure does. Keep in mind the rotation stuff with it, base through fossil, with the exception of Pokemon Center, because that's a promo card for the next set. Base through fossil will not be legal from here on out, so you'll have to change up the decks quite significantly when it comes to next week. And yeah, I'll see you for. Well, I guess you'll probably have 2 drafts to do then if you need to do Discovery again. But yeah. I'll see you for that.
You up for another one, Matt?
Sure.
Right, let's shift into a different room then, kid.
Alright.
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, Kiv. Right, so I'm just gonna move this deck out of the way so it's not in. So yeah, I'm all good. So, you know. It's fine. At least it's not the other deck where if I mulligan with that one, it has like 14 basics in it, so that would have been really... Oh, that's also not great. So that's 2. That's starting to get a bit concerning.
Right.
We'll draw... What is going on here? Hang on. I'm sorry, I'm just... I'm clicking under the card afterwards, it's annoying. Yeah, just nothing. What? So that's 3. Like I was saying, you can take 2 after. You can take 2 cards after each one. You have to decide before like the next one comes in. That's the annoying thing, weird thing with this format. But
So I think I'll take 2, 1, and 1 then.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the later on in the game. It's a cumulative thing where you wait until all the mulligans have been done. But at the moment, it is a you need to take them as they come type thing, which is weird. I don't understand it, but just wait.
There is no rule.
Go on.
Sorry, go on.
Just wait like 6, 7 sets, and we'll have something that actually makes sense as far as rules go. Right, go for it. What are you gonna ask?
But I was just gonna ask. Is there a rule on attacking on the first turn?
You can attack on the first turn at the moment. That sort of rule will change as the eras go on. Certain eras have got limitations on it and some don't. But right now, in this, where we're playing at the moment, yeah, you can do everything on turn 1.
Alright, heads.
You got it, buddy. Alright. That's a really good start.
It's a start to say the least. Well, hopefully it gets better here. Possibly.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god, you just can't get it with this card, huh?
Well, if at first you don't
try
succeed.
Again. Fuck. You got it, yeah.
There we go.
Alright, so this is where it gets exceptionally difficult. If there's one card in particular in my prizes, I may have to just instantly skip this. Because, yeah. There is one thing that could potentially get me out of this.
Alright, well, let's put a... Alright, let's put Grass Energy on Sniper.
Okay.
Bill?
Hmm?
No! Stop it! I'm here.
I was about to say, you doing alright over there?
Friggin', man, the lag is going all over the place today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's that.
Yep.
Let's see here. Let's put a gold berry on Scyther.
Sure.
And I guess I'll last.
Buddy.
I'm sorry.
Buddy.
30D standard sheep.
Alright, GG. I can't do anything about that. Go second.
Sorry.
You've got Eek as
so
well.
sorry.
Oh, you didn't think that. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about that.
If I did Eek, that's a good question.
A turn negative 500 win. Good God. Yeah. My God. Well, I mean, you couldn't have attached, but yeah.
No. Still, it would have been interesting. Actually, no, I didn't. Good because I put it on Scyther. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, yeah, you couldn't attach, but like.
So it would have been
fuck.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that was fun. Three mulligans
Mulligan
into three mulligans into going second and getting Aerodactyl plus last on turn 1. That's fun.
I'm not gonna give you crap on that one. That's a good reason to be bitter. I would have been bitter right at the start as well.
And it doesn't get any better because apparently I just can't do anything with it anymore.
Back again.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put those back in then. That's a lot of basics down there. Yeah, put the prizes down first, and then you can take your.
Yeah, I'm trying. The game
I know,
is just kind of like.
I
think it has something to do with my mouse as well. My mouse has not been acting correctly in a little while either.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll draw 2 for that mulligan.
Okay, right. Next. Okay, we actually do have something this time. Okay.
Yay!
Yep. Okay. Ha! Yeah, Pepper's just like, excuse me, Cal. I see you are trying to have fun. I'm afraid we can't allow that.
Can't let you do that, gamer.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how you
Pretty
handle
much.
Too bad Cypher's not here to see you fail.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Tails.
I have not gone first this entire day. This is game 4, by the way, and I have not gone first once yet. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. It's a mood if I've ever seen one.
It's fine. This happens like to everyone with it, really. You can't like you can whine if you want, but you really can't, like, you know.
Dark Energy, Diesel, then a Gold Berry. Who's throwing cards?
Yeah, someone's just like, oh,
There you go.
Has he got his thing? Is that, oh, there's a lot, and then he's flipped over here as well.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Right,
I think it was Leo, like, spreading the stuff out, so that's probably it. Yeah, I think he's found
okay, that's
his,
fine.
I think he's found
You want
his
stuff?
stuff.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna trade away the Cleffa.
Yep, okay. So I'm
Alright,
getting
so-
rid of the Eek. You have already attached this turn, I guess. It makes sense.
Yeah. So trade away the Cleffa.
So he's found it. That's good. At least there's only one set to do with it then.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, put away the trader. If the game never loads, there we go.
Yeah, I can see the grab animation and stuff over there. Right, so what do we got? We got Taurus. Okay.
Yep. So, shuffle. Now, I get to decide one of two things. Do I want to be a bastard?
Do it! Do it!
No, I think I'm just gonna boost myself up. I'm going to Oak and get rid of the last.
Coward. Yeah, no. It's fine, it's fine. Honestly, it's the better move. I'm not telling you you're wrong here. It is the better move.
Coward.
I've got to try and have sun progress today, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna put in Sneasel on a roll for a chance at Fury Fights.
Yep. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh.
3 new dice. And a coin. Oh,
And a
wait.
coin.
Oh, it's a key. Wait, actually.
20 damage it is.
Wait, it's 10 from the... Oh, no.
From the dark.
Never mind.
Yep.
Darn.
Oh. So even if you had, even if you had last air, it might not have mattered because I did have fire in hand, so I could have at least eaten.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, you're kind of forcing my hand a little bit off the stuff here. I'm gonna have to bench this one too, considering you maimed this poor thing, you know. And
The
yeah,
poor
we are gonna have to just go for the eek. Alright, go for it.
Okay, alright, let's see here. Well, let's see if we can do this. On the leg.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Alright.
Just barely. Search your deck. Okay, so it's our next on right.
Yeah, if you have one in hand, you can play it from there instead.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and play it again then.
Yeah, this is so. I've told you this deck is vicious. You know.
Yeah, once it gets going,
It's
yeah.
like, how do I out this?
Alright, I'm gonna put a double colorless on Scyther.
Seems good.
With Bill.
Yep.
Oh, I know what I should have done. Oh, I realized what I should have done when I drew that. Oh well. Let's try Furious Bites again.
Oh, good job. Alright. See if you get it.
Okay, so I have to roll at least one head for the damage to go through, regardless,
Yes, you do.
right? Okay. That's what I thought when I was playing with the other guy earlier.
Yep.
But I wasn't
You got
sure.
it. Nice. Alright, prize to take. Oh boy. Okay. Right, let's start with Pokemon Trader on the Typhlosion here.
Trade the big butt for even a less smaller butt.
Yeah. And my out is prize, so GG.
Oh, the one elm you have is pro.
No, the Igglybuff.
Oh.
Igglybuff stops Aerodactyl so I can evolve, but it's in the prizes, so I can't win.
Okay. Oof. Fucking oof.
Yeah. I play it specifically because of stuff like the Aerodactyl, but, you know, if it's in the prizes, I can't do anything. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, look at that.
Yeah, these hands are getting ridiculous with this.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I could really do, to be honest. That's fine. The deck is designed to do that. I'm not, like, complaining at that.
No, I know. Again, it's just the luck factor, and again, I would be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, like, not to harp on it too much, but it is such a humongous advantage going first when you've got no restrictions on it. I've gone second in every single game so far, and you've actually managed to, like, flip both heads on the baby stuff to immediately knock me out with it too, so,
Yeah. that doesn't help any.
Yeah, apparently I'm just like really unlucky with this one this time around.
Yeah. It just sucks. Do you want to face the other deck then, or do you want to try?
I
Or do you
mean,
just wanna...
do you want me to put the other deck out here? Because I've just got it here. You can
I mean,
try
why
against
not?
that if you want. Yeah. Well, you did Swift 2-0 it, so that would be out of the tourney anyway with it, right? So.
Yeah.
Alright, we do have basic here.
Oh, no mulligan this time.
No mulligan this time. Shocking, huh?
Amazing.
Although, honestly, it might have been better if there was.
Okay, let me roll this one and see if it happens.
Alright, let's go heads. Alright.
Yes, it is.
All
There you go. It took the opponent to flip for you to
Basically.
get a chance.
Oh man, I wish I actually had a mulligan here. This hand is garbage. But I might be able to at least see what you're doing with stuff here. We're gonna sneak attack.
Shit.
Well, yours isn't a whole. Well, yours isn't better until you play that trader. You can just eat anyway. God damn it. Like, I want to get rid of the elm because obviously, but I think I have to actually get rid of the. If I get rid of the elm, then there's a chance that you don't draw into stuff, right? Like, if I get rid of the trader, I mean, there's a chance that you don't just draw in, but you've got basic energy. All you do is, like, trade an arrow to get Cleffer, you retreat, attach grass, and just eat. And then you're in the game regardless. Longevity-wise, I think I might actually have to get rid of the trader, because you can't play trainers after you play the elm, so there's a chance that you don't draw into it afterwards anyway. That sucks, though. Like, man.
Come on.
Feels bad, but honestly, I don't see a better. I don't see a better
than
option.
nothing. Better than nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna put a Sneasel down. I'm gonna put grass on this. You know, as that shows the significance of like what I have right now. And yeah, we're gonna go for the Fury Swipes. Alright, 2. So 20 damage it is.
Okay. Well, we'll be in New York now. Put a grass damage down. I guess I'll put down no removal.
Yep.
You know it's there. And I'll Swords Dance.
Yep, okay. Yeah, I was sort of thinking that might have been the other direction you'd take, but that's fine with me. Alright, we're gonna put this down here because I'm gonna rainbow onto this one.
Okay.
And we're gonna go for the swipes again, I guess. I think you had DC in hand if I remember rightly, but not much I can really do about it. No. You could always alpha it anyway. Alright, another 20 goes down. That's above average. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah? I mean, that's better than anything else. I did draw it, though.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's fine.
And then you know I have the elm there, so...
Yeah. That's alright. I mean, could be worse.
Black spikes everywhere. Okay, we're not totally in the dead zone yet. Let's see, a Taurus.
There's a bull.
And
an eek.
It's a bull and a doll.
It kind of does look like a Pokédoll, doesn't it?
I mean, I think it's what it's based off, actually.
Yeah, the Clefairy is what the Pokédolls are based off of, yeah. Yeah, we're scratching at them some more. We're trying out here. It's been, like, super tough going today. I've had, like, the worst luck, but, you know.
Alright, well, slash for 60.
Yep, Swords Down Slash takes the knockout. Does not get any better. We're gonna have to go Grimer DC here, and swap out to it and go for Zigul, because it is on the colorless after all, so...
Wagoo! Wagoo!
Don't get it. Alright, so still got the 10 damage at least, but... this is bad.
I pressed the 1 button. There we go. Okay.
This is the first hand, really, that I have, like, genuinely bricked with in this game for a very long time. Like, you always...
Well, let's put down a Scyther. Go on.
You always know it's possible because of having to play, like, a lot of energy and stuff like that, but I think this is the first hand that I have genuinely bricked with in the vast majority of these, right? Like, from the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, this actual brick, you can't actually do anything with that brick. Alright, so we're going to trade away Aerodactyl.
Yep.
And the only real option...
Oh yeah, Azrael's having to play his shield again. It's like, we should have already noticed how Leon congratulated us finding the lab in Wedgehurst when literally every other path was blocked, that something was wrong with this game. Yeah. There's the Sneasel. Yep.
Rainbow Energy.
Yep, so we'll get the damage on that.
Ah, I drew a dice!
Nice! Oh yeah, you can put them in the hand, that's true.
Yeah. Put dice in your hand. I play a dice mode in 20 side.
Dice try.
Shit. Dice?
That is an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card as well, like Dice try.
Dice try. Dice try. Alright. And we'll have to...
Yep. That's fair enough.
I mean, if I'm not playing this game with all my heart, I wouldn't. I have to go for it.
Yep, go for it.
That. Hi, you get on the device. Over here.
That's okay. In theory, this deck doesn't necessarily rely as heavily on the evolution. Like, obviously, the Monk would be nice to get down to stop the arrow, but, like, there's only one thing that actually evolves in this deck, and it's not even the main attacker. So, in theory, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but in theory, it's not actually going to kill me if you get that out.
Alright. Well, go berry on Scyther.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry. Right,
no, it's fine, it's fine. Again, these things happen.
Alright, and just to be a... I just say just to be a bastard even more, but like, fuck it.
Yep. That's fair enough. I mean, this hand is kind of garbage anyway. You might actually shuffle me into a better one. Okay, so you've still got the Jiggly DC rip. Although I have Rainbow Energy down, so it's not going to be as big. Got the Cleffer. Double Gust gets put back in the deck. It doesn't go to the discard. Yeah, and a Rainbow in hand. Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, the Clefable is the only thing I'd actually need to evolve in here. Otherwise, Gust and Eco Gym going back in. I mean, that does suck. If I get Comp Search, I don't have enough stuff for it now, but at the same time, it could be worse.
I put down a Rainbow Energy.
You did,
so,
yeah.
Slash for 30.
Yep.
Then the Goldberry activates.
Yep. Almost. Not almost. I was like almost in terms of it could like flip over and just do it with that, but it flips to 20. So I was like, that would be fun. All right, let's go ahead and just use the goo here. Yep. All right. Well, at least it goes to 20. It's not really that relevant of a number at the moment, but we'll see. The main thing is this isn't Sneasel that's getting hit here, so I might still be able to do something afterwards.
Well, you know I have it, so why not? Rainbow Energy on Sneasel.
Okay. Yeah, pretty excited for it, Azure.
Nah, just slash.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading what Sai said.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, yeah, so this will take the knockout, you will get your prize. And we're kind of all in on it. I hate this game because it's making me discard it. I actually did top deck the comp search as soon as you last. I didn't have enough cards to comp search.
Oh, and you have to comp search Sneasel away.
Yeah, that's like, I hate this game. I have to get rid of my top deck, but it's like, that fucking sucks. Also, the Clefable's not one I particularly want to get rid of, but... Alright, so it's got to be the Oak. Just looking otherwise at what else I have here. Yeah, I mean, I should still be able to make something work out of this, but... Alright, so we will draw our 7. These can get discarded, yep. Mind Spike Blizz.
Nice. Yep, it's loading the cards.
Ah, that explains it. Okay.
Because just for a glimpse, I was at 0%.
Okay, I think I need to do a bit more with this turn as well. So let's Rocket Sneak Attack, see what we're working with here. You did just take a prize, so possibility you'd have a really good trainer in there. And, well, Trader's the only thing I can get rid of. Still got the grass, still got the other two. Yeah, I kind of knew the rest of that hand anyway, but it was like, you might have gotten something off of the prizes.
Yeah.
Right, let's see.
That was my draw, actually, funny enough.
Ah.
That would have been funny, though, for getting a prize, be like, yeah, I got it, and put it back in the deck. God,
So-
fucking...
Yeah, so the prize is probably the grass then. Doesn't really matter. Right, we're gonna get a Smeargle down. This doesn't do anything this turn because it wasn't in play when you did the slash, but obviously it's a body, and if I get DCE on it, I can basically mirror move whatever you did last turn, is the idea behind it. We are going to put the Goldberry down on the Sneasel, and I'm going to have to item find it. I'm basically going to be oaking here, so I'm just going to discard the whole lot. Second Clefable going is not great, because I did really want that, but I kind of needed more here.
Yep.
And honestly, this might do it. The problem is, there's a stupid weasel thing on the bench, and we need to get rid of that. So we're gonna gust up the Sneasel, because you have beat up online, and that's not great. Okay, one potential plus side to me here. What have I discarded of this stuff? Yeah, there is an energy in there. Oh, but there's also Sneasel. Okay, one potential plus side with this is I did actually draw Nightly Garbage Run, so I am going to be able to get Sneasel, Clefable back in deck here.
Shit.
Yeah, funnily enough, that was my last Sneasel, because, you know, strange how that works out, huh?
Amazing.
Okay, we are going to put the rainbow on this one as well, so we're also going to be up at 20 damage here. And let's computer search. Let's keep going. So we discard Grimer and the grass. It really was just that one comp search to rule it all. So we're going to have that.
Okay.
I might still need more trainers. We're going to bench the Grimer and use the Oak. Yeah, I've got to try and get like enough stuff down here, huh? We're gonna get Clever, and this is why we Oat instead, because I'm gonna Elm from here. So now I can't play trainers for the rest of the turn, but I basically just need to get like 2 heads off of stuff here, so the more chances I can give myself, the better.
More options, the better.
Unfortunately, that didn't freaking give me any of them, so we're gonna have to just use the beat up with the 4 that we have at the moment, and just hope.
So,
2 out of 4.
what are the odds? What are the odds?
I mean, 50% says I should get it, right? At least 2. But I only get 1 because I fucking hate this game. Alright, go ahead. 20 damage.
Oh, Oh! There's one thing I meant that should mention though. During the first duel with the other guy, I keep forgetting his name.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo, yeah. But the first game with him, I had a Sneasel, I had my whole bench down, and I rolled 6 coins. They all have heads.
Wow, you
So
actually
that-
got the
Ah!
You got the 120. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was amazing.
God.
Alright, already through.
I guess it was equally likely, really, to flip enough heads as it was enough tails, but like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is just sad. Because now I just die through Goldberry, I'm 3 prizes down with no attackers in play, and it's just like, I can't even do anything, really.
Well, I guess I should put down, since I grabbed you, Jigglypuff.
Sure.
Put the grass energy on Scyther. And I guess we're just gonna roll for a beat 'em up.
You have 5. Oh no, you have 6. Yeah, you just put the 6th one down. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Idiot. Sorry. Ignore me. Ignore
But
me.
I don't want But I don't want to. Damn it. I've been doing that a couple of times.
Yep, that is 3, so it would have killed me anyway. So, yeah, alright. Jesus hell. Okay, let's draw. Alright, yeah, so I need to read this. Copies that attack. Okay, so it doesn't, again, it doesn't copy the result, it copies the attack itself, so I will have to flip for it. But it is also the only option I am going to have, so we are going to DC.
That is fair.
I'm going to Focus Band, so that hopefully it doesn't die on the crackback. We are going to Elm. Yeah, my hand just was like nothing but energy and trainers last time round after that, so, you know. This one does have a Clefairy, so there's at least 5 that I can flip this time, so there is that. So we are going to Zero Treat into it and flip a 5 and hope to God we get at least one of these. I swear, we need to hit at least one, come on.
You have 5 chances.
I have flipped like 8 tails in a row with Trample in this thing. I am not counting anything until it's done. Okay, we got 2, right, fair enough. So we do get to take it out.
Yeah.
I needed that last turn, but whatever, at least does that.
I would have been like, well, you know, you had a, what is it, a 6 50-50 chances. What are the odds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, may as well go for it. Fossil Egg.
Yep. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, with the one Pokemon that I actually want to evolve in play right now, yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, well. Alright, let's see. Double colorless on Scyther.
Yeah.
And I am going to do Sword Dance.
Sword Stance. Yeah, okay, I mean that makes sense because you can't like take me out and
I mean,
alright, let's go.
You can copy it though, funny enough.
I can. Or I could oh, well that wouldn't really help because then you would have to slash next turn anyway for me to do it. I don't think that's really gonna make a difference here. Okay, let's go Pokemon Trader. I will trade in the Muck. Muck's not really important in this matchup, to be honest. It's like because the only thing I'm disabling is your arrow. The only thing that's disabling is Clefable. So like it doesn't really do anything here. We're gonna get Sneasel.
Yep, that makes sense.
Oh, Slim! Thank you for the raid here. $20 peanut. I am curious to see what the raid message is for here. Alright, we do have Clefable. So at the very least I can get that down. Okay, the fact that you did Swords Dance last turn... Oh, just a Simpsons reference? Okay. In fact, if you did Swords Dance last turn, means I kind of need to do something about this as soon as... Okay, who's loading stuff up again? Come on. Okay, I need to gust, because otherwise your Swords Dance is going to be in play. I just need to work out what I actually want to hit. I think... Looking at it... is your other Cypher okay? Your other Cypher might be fine. It's mostly just to stop you from hitting me for 60 next turn, is the reason I need to do this, you know?
So, just to make sure I realize this, Swords Dance deactivates when you switch.
Yeah, if the Pokemon is no longer active, then it loses all effects that were like lingering on it, so...
But, and you can't get it back if you switch back to that Cypher.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, so we have that gone. Yeah, so I'm just looking to see what else I might be doing with it here. You know what? Give me the Jigglypuff, actually. So, this is dangerous, but I think this might be the way I have to do things. It sucks to do that, though. Am I really going for that? I think so. I fucking hate that I would be. We're going to attach to the Clefable with the Rainbow. The Rainbow stops you just going DCE and put out the punch for like 40. Because I already have a damage counter on me. I think I need to pay a retreat here. It's only a 1 energy retreat, but like that's all I have to use for it. And then it's like, do I actually like do anything else with this, or am I should have sorted this beforehand, but it's easier to do it this way around. I think I need to leave it at that and just use Metronome for the pull punch to do 40 to you.
How many cards are you loading over there, folks?
I know, right? Okay, yeah, you've got it there, right. Okay. Complicated turns are complicated, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Doing what we can. So the problem, Pepper, with bringing in the Tauros there would be that I can't reliably kill it. Because Stomp is a 50%, like, 2 times over to 2-shot it. And that wouldn't really be very helpful here, so...
So Sword Dance is deactivated.
Yep. The one thing that kind of sucks about putting the Rainbow on this thing, like, it's really good against a Jigglypuff, but it's bad against Swords Dance. So...
Really is.
It's not amazing.
What's it called? Alright, I'm gonna put a DCE on Jigglypuff.
Yep, because I'm pretty sure I knew you had it, so...
And I guess I do Group Therapy to remove a damage counter.
I was thinking you might do that. Yeah, it removes, from all Pokemon.
Lose 1
so
energy from
I do
each
actually...
Pokemon damage.
Yeah, it's on both Pokemon, both players' sides, so yeah, I will actually have to do that here. Yeah, that was the potential, like, downside to the stuff here.
Does Sneasel Swipe apply to all Pokemon or just the active?
They've been loading the new set, that's why there's been so much shit going on with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over here, isn't it? It says discard attached to all opponent's Pokemon, so it's all... I mean, that seems like a pretty obvious answer, right?
Yeah. Never hurts to make sure.
Right, okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is where it gets a little frustrating because, like, Pull Punch doesn't actually kill you anymore. But at the same time, what else can I do? Oh, this is such a silly situation. I am going to Item Finder. We'll discard Eco Gym and Tyrogue. And I think I'm actually going to take the Goldberry so I can put that on Clefable.
Oh,
And then we're gonna Pull Punch for the 10. Got him. I think that has to be the play. Like, it wasn't what I wanted to do with that Item Finder, but I'm looking at the situation going, this needs to be what happens here. That group therapy was really good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, alright then. I will play Gust of Wind
Okay, what do you want?
into Sneasel.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, I know what's going to happen here at the end, but I'm going to have to do something about it. Yeah, I got to do something about it. Just Bolt Punch for 40.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Shame, maybe I could have saved the Goldberry, but I don't know. Well, I guess the only option really is to Zero Retreat back in and take the knockout here. I need to get some prizes on the board. That's really good though, because God, that Sneasel was going to be a big threat here, and now it just isn't.
I mean, it still is a threat, quote unquote.
Sure, but
not the biggest threat in the world.
Yeah, now it's just like another Gust is going to just take it out, which is... Oof.
All right. Well, let's see if you're holding out on me. Less.
Oh my God!
You were holding out.
I kind of was. Son of an Emerald Horse, starting again.
All right. Slash for 30 then.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Top draws are amazing.
Do I even attach this DCE you know about now? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna Metronome Slash for the 30 myself here. This is the game we're playing. So, you know the worst part about that then? If I didn't, like, hold the Goldberry in hand, you would have just lasted away. And that would have been even worse. So I think...
Yeah, that would have been... As annoying as that Goldberry was, it had to be put, otherwise it would have just been lost. That's fun. Alright, well, you know I have the Cleffa.
I sure do.
So I'm going to put that down. But I'm also going to play Oak.
That's a good top deck after a loss.
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't shuffle, so draw 7.
Yep. Jesus.
At
least there's more interaction in this one.
Oh yeah. Alright. Let's spill. Ooh. Now this is an interesting predicament. Okay, think here.
This is where you just bandit Keith Alakazam onto the field, and I'm just like, fuck! You know? Just like damage swap everything away.
Interesting. Well, that's gonna be an interesting play as any. Alright, I'm do Double Rest. And
I've got to give you the Taurus, haven't I?
Yep. And I guess, Kramer.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Alright, now here's the fun part. Double colorless on Tauros.
Of course, you've got your last DC.
And then retreat
Oh.
back into the other Scyther.
Yeah, okay.
I will put a Goldberry on Scyther.
Yep.
Can't do much else, so slash for 30.
Oof. Yep. Okay, let's draw. Fantastic. It's the exact card I needed out of my deck. Go ahead. That's exactly what I needed out of my deck.
Interesting.
Ah, dear.
Yeah, I'll just take a slash for knockout.
Yep. It's got 0 retreat. It doesn't really matter either way. Alright, let's see. Ew. Well, that might help a little bit. Alright, fresh Sneasel coming on in.
The fresh one.
So
Fresh kind of hell.
It's so I am very obviously not winning this by card count anyway. I think I can get away with using Elm here. Kind of sucks that I didn't end up attaching the DC, but at the same time I'm like, I can still redraw it. It's not that big of a deal. And more importantly, I needed that Dark Energy down.
No.
That seems a bit more useful here. Let's go into the Clefable, take your berry off you because we're gonna slash for the 40 here. This one's definitely interesting.
Oh. Oh. Man, I hate to waste it on that. Oh, but this is gonna give such an advantage if I don't do it. Dark Energy on Scyther.
Oh! Shit, yeah, okay. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, that is a way around it. So you will take your bleed damage as well whilst we're here.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 bleed. Okay.
Bleeding, oh no.
I will admit, did not exactly see that coming, but that is fine. Let's see what you're holding on to this time. We're gonna sneak attack. You have a big old giant ass hand there, and I need to disrupt it.
Crap.
Yeah, we're putting that comp search back in the deck, my dude. So what you're telling me is if I can somehow get through the 2 attackers you have at the moment, I might have a chance, despite being down to 1 prize left. Fair. Let's do that, shall we?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put Cleffa down as my last bench one here, and
6 coins.
6 coins plus 20 naturally too, so we only need 2.
20 naturally. Okay, so it does 20 damage regardless if you flip tails or not?
No. It's the same idea again.
No.
It's just plus 20 on any damage that I do. And of course, we get 5 this time, so ultra overkill.
You put in your effort, Scyther.
He did so much work this game, I will not lie. Cleffa does seem reasonable here. It has taken such a monumental effort to get this Sneasel going. It's way worse than I thought. Way more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's put down Erica Statini.
Yep. Seems pretty good.
And I guess So, hmm. Decisions.
That Dratini is going to be a real problem.
Alright, well, let's switch into Scyther.
Yep.
And I just slash for 30.
Yep. I'll get the damage on in a second, just checking. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty big problem. Alright. Yep. Let's try. I think I'm going to run out of resources before I actually get this, despite having a lot going for us here. Yeah, Mark might have been a bit more important because it could have taken on the Dratini, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I'm going to put a DCE down on the Cleffa here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run out of resources by the end of this, but we're gonna go for the beat up anyway. This one's got 30 on it anyway, so 1 heads is enough to get this. Which we get 1 exactly. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Jesus!
Oh, that's funny.
Game, please. Yep.
Good question. Let's trade her away Albanite.
Sure.
Okay. Crap.
Sorry, I wasn't looking anyway.
Doesn't matter since you're shuffling anyways.
Well,
True,
yeah,
but
but I just didn't want to put any other cards in here, even though he probably has a pretty good idea of what's in here in the first place. I guess I have to use that one. Not much of a choice here.
Cypher, oh yeah. Oh no, I saw the dark energy. What are we gonna do? Yeah. Cypher's pretty good. I think I've run you out of DCE though. I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of all 4 at this point. Because you had 1 on the jigs, and you had retreated with 1. Yeah, there's all 4 in the discard, so.
Well, if I'm gonna go for broke, it's Sneasel.
Uh-oh.
Put it in.
Uh-oh.
Rainbow Energy.
Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, so I flipped 1 heads in 6. Surely that means you're gonna get 3 for free on this, right?
If I do, it'll be the biggest play of the game.
Even it out, you know. Oh, okay.
1.
1
so
it
10
is.
damage.
Yep.
Close.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. You tried. Okay, this one's gonna cause some ruling confusions here. I'm going to evolve this Cleffa into Clefairy. This is probably gonna cause some shenanigans with that Dratini over there. I think it doesn't matter because I think it still counts as like a basic.
It still counts as basic. Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna matter. But honestly, I don't need 2 Cleffa on the bench, and this might just survive 1 turn longer. Oh god!
For DNA to join, start yelling.
I am going to put a 3rd Darkness Energy on this Sneasel.
Oh dear god.
Oh,
because
so now you
I
only
need
one
to make
head.
sure I need 1 heads here. We saw what I got last time. I am gonna.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, we would have got it, but yeah, 90 damage on me. Yeah, submit to the darkness. Of course. Yeah.
Actually, you do only have basics.
I sure do. Yes, that's exactly how I'm feeling at the moment as well, buddy.
Interesting string of situations here. All right, I guess I'm going to retreat in for Tatini,
Mm-hmm.
and put it on it a rainbow energy.
Ooh. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it?
It's awkward. It's the only energy I have for now,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll have to end turn.
Okay. So that means I can't stay in with this Sneasel, or I risk just getting killed. What the fuck do I do? This is... Oh my god. My kingdom for the other focus band right now. Shit, this is just... Nothing helps. We're gonna put a DCE down on the Smeargle here. I think that's my last one at this point. Pretty sure we've gone through 2 already. I'm gonna zero retreat into Clefairy, and I'm going to go for the double slap because I can't have you flip heads on, you know, just as is. And am I gonna go for that? No, I need. Hang on, you've got 4 in hand. I think I know what all of those are. Yeah, we're gonna go for the double slap. Pretty sure there's not a trainer I'd be worried about in that hand. Alright, no damage it is. Okay.
Safe for now. Okay.
Top deck Gust is basically the win con at this point.
Do you have any more in there? I looked through your thing.
I don't think so. There is a card.
This is where I really wish I had another Clefable, but I had to discard them all early. Because that would also be the win con here, is get to Clefable.
That'd be a hell of a gamble. Okay. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna have to take a minute to think this one.
That's fine. I'm glad we've got at least one good game out of today, because my god, it has not been a good day for me.
So let's see.
I was gonna say you are making a bit of racket over there a bit. These coins have got a lot of interesting clinking on them. It's like, doesn't matter. I don't mind. It's just like, yeah, it's interesting how much you hear from the other stuff that way.
Okay.
Random shout out to the fact that I have flipped probably like 10 coins in recent times of double slap, and I think I flipped double tails 3 of those, 3 of the 5 times I flipped for it. You know? Same with, I think it was Psy with Fury Attack on the Doduo was the other one that did that all the time, right?
Yep.
This is gonna be... no matter what I do here, I have to rely on my next draw. Regardless of what I do here, I have to rely on my next draw.
Need an opinion, you say, actually.
It all depends on the next draw here at this point. I am going to put a dark energy on Tauros.
Oh. Okay.
And I will end turn.
So Taurus takes the bleed. You know what, Azrael? I am actually going to say Glaceon on that one, because it would be very different compared to what you would normally see. Huh. So that's a card. I am going to computer search.
Oh.
We are going to discard trader and Ecogym. It is there.
I knew it.
Yep. This deck, I initially didn't have that many of them in, but it's like this deck I specifically put 3 Gusted so I could think, yeah, we're going to bring in the Tauros. I'm going to play Switch, actually, just in case I somehow flip like 6 tails here. And, well, it doesn't really matter, because you'll have an energy anyway, but whatever.
Yep.
I'm doing it because I can. And we're going to flip all the freaking... You know what? No, we're not doing that until I put the 4th Darkness energy on this thing. Just because I can. Just because I can.
Why not? Why
not? Maximum
wow,
over.
all 4 dark energy.
All
That's
4
pretty
dark. Cool. Maximum over Sneasel for 100 damage, and that takes it. Holy crap, dude.
That jaw's not there. Oh well.
Freaking. Whoa! Ouch! That was a weird. Distortion, I guess? I don't even know. It's like roboticizing of your. Like that? That was. Ouch.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
I was like, yeah, you probably didn't. See, I had sneak, so I was like, do I do a thing?
I wasn't relying on sneak. I was relying on as soon as I find it. Well, computer search actually would have helped actually, but no. I was hoping for another dark energy to get Tauros 2 dark energy to give it stomp for 40.
Yep.
And if your Clefairy's out there, I'd hope for a heads for 50. But here's the thing: I had Tatini out. I had a dark energy. If I put a dark energy down, it would have been 20. And if I took heads, it would have been 40 for Clefairy. But you would have at least switched out to Smeargle, and that would have been 50 I would have to do. So I would have had to rely on another Dark Energy, regardless, and a coin flip to get it. And then you would have to get one coin flip for Focus Band anyway. So the thought process was to put a coin on, or put an energy on Tauros to get it ready for, like, Clefairy to try and one-stomp it. But, as you see, you already had Switch and Gust, so it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
The problem with putting the energy on Dratini would have been that I would have just done 10 to you with anything, and it would have just bled you to death. Because the Dratini only had 30 HP left, so I would have just been able to
At the end of every turn.
At the end of every turn, so you would have... It's basically poison, so... Yeah, so the rest of the cards that were in deck there were just double muck and focus band. I had like a 2 and 5 to take the game there and then, and that's what I needed to go with.
Yeah, and I had computer search in here, but I couldn't draw it. There is a Gust. There is another Gust in here. So I was going to rely on that one too.
Yep. As I said, it was just a win top deck for game. It didn't have to be my side, but I knew I had the 3rd one. I was looking through the deck going, yeah, it is there. It's not in the prizes. I actually thought for some reason I prized the other Dark Energy. That was why I was like, typical. Last prize was not that, but no, it was the Tyro. It didn't get to do anything, but whatever. What on earth are you doing over there, Si?
I'm trying to tidy up this draft that was put down. And there was a weird bug and it sort of went everywhere, so caused some issues.
Yeah, I never actually got a chance to take a look at this. I know he's posted picture stuff, and I never quite got a chance to look at this. So he did get... Yeah, this is Leo's draft. So he did get 2 of the Espeon. That's nice. That's the hollow one is good. 240, fair enough. Brie Kabutops natively is pretty neat.
2 hollow Houndoom or Houndour.
Yeah.
I guess hollow Wobbuffet and regular Wobbuffet are different.
Yeah, they're different card number, so yeah. Yeah, the Wobbuffet is 16 out of 75, the rare one is 35 out of 75, so it's a different card according to the stuff, and this is going to be the next set that we draft. Well, today was tough, not gonna lie. I was really excited to play the Type deck today, and then I just got, like, rain danced all over, and it wasn't very fun. But, you know, such is the way. It will not happen again, because it can't happen again.
Is Shining Gyarados a basic?
Yep.
I cannot have more than 1 Shiny Gyarados. Well, of course not.
Yeah. You try finding that more than one of these. It's 1 in 8,192. It's not actually that short an odd to pull, but you know.
Oh, that looks cool.
If only this card's not very good.
Yeah, I mean, there would be ways of doing stuff. Unfortunately, Typhlosion can't charge it, otherwise I'd think it would actually be potentially usable.
Maybe in a Fossil deck as a one-off?
I think the main problem is that Outrage doesn't do anything if it flips tails, which is really dumb and is not the way it works later on in the game. Outrage is just another rage-based attack later, but yeah, it's a pretty annoying one that way. But yeah, that is going to be it as far as the games and stuff today go, I think, at least for, you know, video stuff over here. Like I say, tough day, but I mean, it happens everywhere. This is just like going to locals and going like 0-4 or something, it's just because you don't draw well or whatever. Shit happens. I'm still looking forward to maybe playing Typhlosion again later on, because I think even when you get rid of like Professor Oaks and stuff, the deck is still really good. It just maybe just wasn't the call for today because everybody played water, but you know, yeah, that's gonna happen, and that kind of is why I built the other deck in the end. It's like, we wanted some Sneasel representation. I'm glad you got to play it as well, Kib, because honestly, it was pretty fun to go with. But Sneasel gets banned along with the rotation, because without energy removal in the format, the card is kind of way too strong, so we will not have access to it anymore. Rip me, because I pulled 3 of them, but you know, such is the way. It's probably best for the health of the format anyway, you know. So
and
yeah.
for your own health.
Yep. So with the exception of, again, Pokemon Center, because we're getting a promo version of that when we get to the promos of this upcoming set, every card from base set, jungle, and fossil will no longer be usable thanks to the rotation. Legendary Collection is going to reprint some of the cards, like the Venusaur is one example that comes back. I may look into that when we get to that set, but that is 3 sets away. Yeah, like there's this one, and then there's 2 sets after. The Psyduck is also an exception, I guess, yeah, because it was a promo already. So, but beyond that, I actually forgot about that one. Should have had that in the video. Beyond that, every single one of them rotates. I don't know why I thought of re-deads or something there. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. They are now dead. They do not come back. So that means no more computer search, no more Professor Oak, no more item finder, no more energy removal, which super energy removal did come up today, so I guess there's still that. And yeah, currently no more trader and breeder until we get to the end of this block, and then we'll get them back. But yep. No more searching for item stuff out of the deck there. Unplayable game? Yeah, maybe. Nah, probably not though. Might as well quit. Yeah, so no, there's a lot of staples that go away, and we will have a lot of cool stuff to look at here, but that will come when I do my draft video in a couple of days' time. So for those, if somebody is stuck to this part at the end of YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I think Sai's going to do his draft in a sec, so I need to go get up real quick before I like look at the stuff with it here. But yeah, we'll do Sai's one as well, and then see what we want to do from there. Oh, right.
I was going to say that we do get some deck searching cards via Boss's Way and Good Manners, but certainly not to the same level as what we've had.
Yeah, we don't have an Omni search and like a trainer recovery type thing off it that way. But yeah, as for you in here as well, Case,